Hey, Queen B, how are you? Okay, did you have something recently happen, like a tower moment? Have you gotten tarot reads before? Though I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my live, but I pulled the tarot card, so I don't know if you recently been through a tarot moment. Okay, good. So you're familiar with some of these cards, or all of them. Hey, did you recently go through a tarot moment? These are my first lives, so I just want to confirm. Okay, all right. Now that explains a lot. All right, I understand. Been through that. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, beautiful. I've been through that, like where it was severe most of my life and no certain issues. But, um, you know, we'll talk another time on stuff like that. Okay, but it's gonna get better for you with time. Um, you got the Tower card right here, and it's probably a lot of your emotions and what you're going through right now. Okay, give me 1 second. And we also got the Empress for you here. So I got the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if you or somebody you're close to is feeling left out in the cold. Were you just recently in a relationship? Oh, Queen Bee, it's gonna be all right. Okay, you're gonna get through this. You a champ. You're a champ. You're not the only person going through that, and a lot of people go through that. And I know it doesn't help to hear that when you're going through that, but things do get better. And sometimes you don't always see the light at the end of the tunnel. When you're going through that, it's almost impossible to see, right? Especially if you've gone through it for years or months or however long. But guaranteed there's a light. You just got to stay strong throughout. And I know sometimes it's hard for you to stay strong. This is why I look, that's the strength that you're lacking, the courage that you're lacking. That's the self doubt that you are having. Um, so that's why the strength card came upside down. It's rare. When I saw this come up, um, I looked at it a few times because it's rare that I see the strength card come upside down, but anything can happen, you know? And a lot of people go through struggles. So, I mean, oh, so did you hear what I said about this card? Because it was buffering. I wonder if I get more gigabytes of internet, if it will still buffer. But this shows your depression, okay, honey? And temperance came upside down too because you really have no more patience for this, you know? Okay, I'm glad you heard me. You know, you feel like it's something you've dealt with quite a while. You know what I mean? Even in love and not finding the right one. You feel all alone. You feel all alone in life. in love, and you feel like no one understands what you're going through mentally and emotionally, and like no one cares. Yeah, yeah. This this is like the temperance upside down. I feel like that's you being at your limit to have tried and exhausted everything. You know what I mean? So I need to talk to you one day because I like I understand a lot of what you're going through because I've, trust me, been through it. Um, and it's like, and even if you're around people, the thing is, yeah, right, yeah, most people that are that deep into it maybe even had it since they were a child, and perhaps that was you as well. So this is why the sun card came upside down too. It's a lot of sadness and grief. Like as soon as I pulled the card, it came up, you know, the sun. That's one I rarely see, and I know that it comes upside down, but um, yeah. And might I add, I have not. I just started reading tarot again. I haven't in 16 years, right? I used to when I was younger, but and I'm very intuitive and I connect really easily to this. But I just started again, and so I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with stuff. But I know on my recent readings, this hasn't been coming up backwards either, nor the strength card, because a lot of people aren't dealing with what you're dealing with. Well, a lot of people are, but a lot of people aren't as well. But you're gonna get through it because I see the Ace of Wands. I also see a new beginning. Hey Lash, hey Tony, hey baby. I see something. I don't know if you know about this yet. I feel you do, but I could be wrong. But it's Queen of Swords. It's like you're gonna have a choice about something. Yeah, thanks for coming back, Queen. No, you asked this question for a good reason, and you definitely asked it to a good person. Somebody who's been through all of this. Um, but you're gonna be good. I see. I have the 8, 7 of Swords backward, and I just feel like something's gonna be revealed to you. Um, the 8 of Wands. I have this backwards as well. Your patient is running thin for sure. Um, I also have the King of Pentacles. Like, what's going on? Is it? Wait, let me get back to the 8 of Wands reverse. Is there a lot of things that you have going on this month that you have to accomplish this month that you don't feel like you can accomplish this month? Whether it's activities or deadlines or bills, a lot of things you have to meet this month, I feel. And it all is also causing you to feel like you lack the strength. You're having self-doubt about it, and it's just pulling a lot of your energy. Just work stuff? Okay. So, mhm. Thank you so much, Tony. Okay. Let me see. Um, Let me pull an oracle card for you, honey. What are you feeling like you're being pulled? This, you're being pulled. You have something going on in your head, I feel like, all right, where you're trying to make a decision about something, all right, and you don't know what to do. Yeah, you have no interest in your job. You lost interest in a lot of stuff. I understand. Thank you so much, Shay. I really appreciate that. So I feel like you're trying to make a decision about something, and um, it's probably because you're lacking strength. and you don't feel like you can do this, but I'm telling you, honey, you can. And I know they gave you a lot of stuff. See, what happens is, all right, so I'm going to try to go into this a little bit. Um, ah, here's some of my business, my first day out there, right? So, Queen Bee, is this way to go in life? Okay. So I understand that, like, because even when I was young, like when I was a kid, I suffered from depression into my adulthood. I think my early 20s or mid 20s. And it was really bad. I still was able to smile and live my life and do whatever, right? There was one year, maybe around 2003, and it was becoming more to bear. As a matter of fact, I felt like energy of people that were around me were were starting to like jump on me, and they were all of a sudden freed of it, and now I'm dealing with more negative energy, right? So my husband was like, well, just go to the doctor and get some pills. That's going to make everything okay. And I'm like, I don't want to get pills because I felt like, now, for some people that might work, right? Because you're saying, yes, thank you so much, Tony. For some people that might work, because of the imbalance, right? But I deeply felt it's not caused by anything unbalanced. I felt like it was more of a spiritual something negative in the spiritual world trying to attach onto me, and I need to get that off. Yeah, I could take pills, yeah, I can cover it up, right? But the issue is still going to be there. Oh, no, 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 Queen Bee. We've been done like 4 years now, and he wasn't really that supportive then. I mean, he wasn't a cheater or anything, but he wasn't really there for me emotionally. But just because some people don't understand that stuff. So I was gonna say, so I felt like I had no one, even though he was there. So he was telling me to take the pills, but I felt it was spiritual. And I tell you, I went to so many different churches, and I was going to Pentecostal churches at the time, and that helped to get me. I think I made a list because I'm like, yo, this is it. Like either, and then I had so many what if things come into my mind after a while. It's like, what if this? What if that? What if this? I just kept like, oh my God, any day now I'm gonna enter and probably be in the ward, right? The facility. And so I was like, oh God. And then I made a list, and I basically had to pull him with me. I needed his support, but I'm like, please, we gotta go. He's like, why can't we go to the churches in this area? I'm like, because we live in the boondocks, and there's no Pentecostal churches out there that really believe. We would go to different ones, and they're like, oh, we don't believe in the gift of healing anymore. That's not for today. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to your church because I need somebody with faith. So we created I created a list of, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 churches. And the one that was supposed to be the first became the last. I went to all of those churches. One pastor prayed over me, and he was like, oh, well, we're going to see what God could do. I can't make any guarantees. I left with more disappointment and lack of faith than I entered. Finally, I got to the last one on the list, and I'm like, well, this got to work, or what am I going to do? My family just made it worse when I was taking pills too. Yeah, I'm sure. And sometimes the pills are really bad for you, and they can cause you to want to commit suicide and stuff. So you have to really be careful. But like I was saying, the last church I went to, they wind up being just finishing a healing service, and we walked forward. They prayed for me, and I felt like what I felt in a dream. I felt this happening, and I saw it, like just stuff falling off me in the spirit, but physically I felt like weight was coming off. And I mean, I'm not going to go all the way in detail about it, but I'm just saying from that day on till you know for years, I'll say like over a decade after that, I was really really good. And it's because it was in the spirit. So you can't fix stuff. um what I'm trying to say is, if it's in the spirit, the pill's not going to fix it. It might help it out, and maybe you need that. I'm not saying not to take it right now, but it's definitely not gonna you're gonna need to remove it spiritually. You got some negative energy on you. You got to figure out how to spiritually get it off of you. And trust me, you can be healed of it. And it was like a miracle to me when that had happened, because I'm like, I remember from the time I was 11, on and off. Where, I don't even say on and off, just being able to control it, just being able to smile and do things where people wouldn't realize that I had this. I was going through this great depression that was very embarrassing to me, you know. So I refuse to go back on pills. Then don't try to see what you can take naturally. Like, go on YouTube and type in Dr. Sebi and see what. I know Dr. Sebi, whatever. I always call him Sebi, whatever. He says you got to clean out your gut, because all the stuff in the mind, it starts from the gut. So you're gonna want to start on a colon cleanse, right? We're supposed to be reading tarot. I'm sorry, guys, I got caught up, but it starts in the gut. So do a colon cleanse and clean your system out. And he talks about other stuff to take. Dr. Sebi, research him. All right, research what he did, because he suffered from, and he's the one. Do you know who he is? Before I go into detail, well, he's the one that won the case with the Supreme Court, saying that he could cure all diseases, because nobody was ever able to say that. Well, he had proof with documented people who have certain illness, basically every illness in the book, and they came with their diagnosis to him as having it, and he cured them of it. So he's definitely somebody you want to keep in mind. Him himself suffered schizophrenia and all different types of mental illnesses. But when he cleaned his 80% of diseases in the gut, right, Shay? Exactly. And yeah, he was saying also in a video where somebody brought their mom to him, and they're like, "Well, can Sabi cure the mom? Because the mom's crazy. Like, she went crazy." And Sabi was like, "I don't know. I'm gonna try." And he tried so many things, and the only thing that first, I think, where it started to help or it made a big change is, I think it was Cascara Sagrada he started to use to cleanse the gut, amongst other stuff, but that was the number one thing. So yeah. But Queen B, I'm very, very, very sorry that you're feeling like this. If there's anything that I can do to, you know, help you, or if you just want to talk sometime, you can feel free to reach out to me. My email is in the description. I'm sure my lovely mods here, hey Lash Boss and Tony, um, you know, you can reach out to any one of us. I think, I think, right, Lash and Tony. But if you ever just need someone to talk to, I'll try to do my best to be there. Okay, love. Woo woo. You're welcome, love. It'll get better, because I remember. I mean, it's definitely, what I'm gonna say is definitely hope, because I remember being in a place where it was really, really dark for me. I didn't see any light. I didn't care about anything, like life, anything, whatever. Even though I lived it, and I was, you know, I was cool, whatever. I was in the military. I faced it while I was in the military, but I still was good, because what do you have? Choice you have. You only got two choices: to live or die. So yeah, you can. And when I was healed, the moment that I was healed, because they put their hands on me, I felt all this energy go through me. I felt stuff come off of me in the spiritual, and I am telling you, it felt like bricks falling off my body. So it's like sometimes we are held into these chains, and it's because it's something spiritual. It's not you. You're not crazy. Okay, it's other stuff going on that you cannot see, that needs to detach itself from you. Because for the first time, I was able to see the light, like a light vision. It became clear. The tunnel was there. I mean, I was released from the tunnel, and I could see it all. And things, I've been through things over the years or whatever, and I'm not going to go into details about. Like I said, you can reach out to me whenever you want to, and you are so welcome for the read. And thanks for having me expose myself on my first live. But now I'm glad I was able to open up to you, and I hope it helps you, and I hope it gives you some type of hope. It's my girl, Lash Boss Empire. As soon as her channel is up and she has her stuff ready, it will be linked in the description box. She will also be selling some wonderful, beautiful candles to help people with their intentions. I'm sure to help people get through situations like this. So as soon as she has her stuff up and going, I'll have it in my description box in my About Me page. Have a lovely day, babe. Don't give up. Don't give up. You have to get to work, love. You have to get to work. Yep. I'm gonna have my candles too, but I know your can because just looking at your lash boss room, I'm like, yo, you got some like you got an eye for stuff. So I know them candles gonna be off the chain beautiful. All right. Yeah, Shay, drop your question if she's still here. Do you guys Lash or Tony? Do you know Shay? Where's Amy at? Where's oh God, let me she'll definitely have us holding a conversation. Yes, please like the live. Thank you so much, Tony. Please like and subscribe. If you subscribe and like, you will get if you like and you subscribe, you will get notifications every time I'm on. And in the future, um, you can just pop in and get a read. Okay. Hi Shay, thank you for being here. When will Rona end? Oh, listen. I can't say. That's almost like saying when will the flu end? Like we can get it to go down, but can we get it to go out all the way? Can we get it to finish all the way? Corona is something that has. I know you're talking about this level of corona, the COVID-19, but the corona is something that what do you call it? It went from human to, I mean, not human, but animal to human. So the corona always existed. They're on bottles of Dettol like for years now. So, and yeah, exactly. Tommy questions that aren't good with tarot. I was gonna say it's gonna last eternity. I could use one too, Tony. Thank you, loves, for being here. I appreciate it. Get some of this water. I have to get better background music. Mm-mm-mm. I got these glasses, these readers, so now I could see the chat. That was important for me to get before I did this. Y'all know I miss everything. Shay, do you have another question? Because um, yeah, that's kind of I can't answer that one. I'm sorry. That was a good test question though. Are you and Shay in the same state, Tony? Hey, really? All right. Does she have a channel? If she has a channel, let me know and I will like it. If not, just send me her information. Wow. That is good. Do you have a sign or a name or an initial, Shay? Is the old man I used to think. I used to think. Used to think or used to date? Used to think about? Which one? Okay, Tony. I'll follow her on Instagram. But I don't really look at my Instagram, but like maybe once every 2 weeks. But I will follow her. Yes, Lash. Tell them gotta start acting right. Be in Georgia before you know it too. Okay. It's now. Can you clarify the question? Because where it says it's the old man I used to think. What word were you trying to use for think? Do you mean think about or date? I'm still laughing at Lash saying timing questions aren't good with tarot. Yeah, she means thinking about her, but I'm saying she said the old man she used to think. What word was think supposed to be? Lash. Oh my god. For real, I was supposed to be knocked up according to old girl. Yes. hmm Used to date. Okay. Well, let me. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors. Please let me know if the old man that, or spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. Is Jim still thinking about Shay? Does Jim still think 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 about Shay? I need to see clearly. Does Jim still think about Shay? 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 What's this? I'm gonna put these back in because I don't know if they were meant to fall out. Give me 1 second. But I got the magician backwards and the nine of cups backwards, so I just want to make sure. Does Jim still think about Shay? 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 Show me clearly. Okay, the magician came back out again, so like that. This. Hmm. Hmm. Someone's either you trying to manifest him back or he's trying to manifest you back. Does Jim still think about Shay? Okay. Got the Five of Swords. Um, does Jim still think about Shay? Wait, hold on, someone. Okay. Does Jim still think about Shay? 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 Show me clearly. Wow. Okay. Does Jim still think about Shay? Does Jim still think about? Okay. 1 second to get those cards that fell. Okay. Oh wow. Give me 1 second.